With every year since the first smartphone was introduced, we have seen technology vastly improving, which resulted in great smartphones, and this year wasn't different at all. As one might say, one of the most important years in the development of smartphones, as we will talk about that. So, without any further ado, welcome to the year end episode of the best smartphone of 2018. As I said, this year was a great year in the development of smartphones as we saw phones that amazed us, with companies raising the competition in the tech community, with the race to be the first bezel-less phone, which was the Oppo Find X and the Vivo X. But they came with motorized parts which sacrificed durability. Then companies came embracing the notch heavily, and I mean heavily. Just look at that Pixel 3 XL. Oh, it must be said, if it weren't for its software and camera, it might have ended up as the worst phone of 2018. Then again, we had phones that were beyond the reach of average consumers, the iPhones. This year, Apple introduced 3 iPhones, with Apple trying to bring the iPhones down to the reach of the average consumers, with the introduction of the iPhone XR, which at the end of the day did not go as well as they planned, with Apple cutting down its production rate very heavily. Whereas Apple did push the limits with pushing the price of the iPhone XS Max way above $1,000. Then again, we had the likes of OnePlus 6 and the OnePlus 6T, which brought great competition by introducing quality specs at a lower price with great software and internals. But we also had a very cheap and cost phone which came to the competition of the heavy flagship phones. Yes, it is the Poco Phone F1 from Xiaomi, delivering great performance utilizing the Snapdragon 845 chipset to the max and costing around only $300. We also had a great flagship phone from Huawei, the Mate 20 Pro, packed with great features, featuring the world's first Android 7nm process chip, the Kirin 980, with an in-display fingerprint scanner, and this year's greatest long-lasting battery life phone with up to a day or even more than a battery life. Then again, Samsung was also on top of its game this year as well, with kicking this year off with the Samsung Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus with great internals and the new variable aperture camera, which is able to switch between f2.4 and f1.5 aperture, delivering great camera experience. But Samsung also brought the massive beast to the game as well, the Galaxy Note 9, with similar internals, but this Note came with changes like the biggest battery on a Galaxy phone ever, 4000 mAh of battery, and the new and improved S Pen. There was also the Razer Phone 2 from Asus for the ones who want to game on their phones, as a Razer Phone 2 was vastly improved from its previous version with a better display and build quality. It had a 120Hz display with great internals to give a very good gaming experiences. Now for the final verdict, there will be the top 5 smartphones and some honorable mentions before I unveil the best smartphone of 2018. And so yeah, this is according to me. You can totally disagree, I will not mind. Just leave a comment below and I'll get to know that. So anyways, so here is my top 5 smartphones of 2018. Coming at number 5 is the Google Pixel 3 and 3 XL. With the exception of the ugly notch, the Pixel 3 does pack a great game with its best camera on a phone of 2018. With only having one lens at the back, it still beats other smartphones having multiple cameras. The most highlighted feature of that camera is that night mode, which just brings night to life, and with its great internals and softwares, which makes it one of the fastest and most purest Android stock phone they will be on the market. And so coming at number 4 is the OnePlus 6T, which makes this list due to its great performance with less price, as it has one of the snappiest performance on any phone from 2018 besides the Pixel 3. The OnePlus 6T comes with one of the best implementations of the notch, which is the teardrop notch. It also comes with an in-display fingerprint scanner, which makes it good. Coming at number 3 is the iPhone XS Max. Although costing much more than the last year's iPhone X and one's wallet and kidneys, the iPhone XS Max has a great display with a notch that has influenced every single phone company except Samsung. Yet the iPhone XS Max is the first smartphone to carry a 7nm process chip, the A12 Bionic chip, along with its brothers, the iPhone XR and the iPhone XS. The iPhone XS Max has a great camera as well, with having one of the best camera on a smartphone in 2018 to capture videos on it, as it produces great videos with compatibility of 4K videos at 60 fps, which other phones do offer, but the iPhone still comes out on top of them. Coming at number 2 is the Huawei Mate 20 Pro. This year Huawei came out with a very special phone, which is the Mate 20 Pro, being it the first 7nm process Android phone with the Kirin 980 chipset. The Mate 20 Pro has a solid camera with 3 lenses at the back, which can take great shots or wide angle pictures as well. It also has an in-display fingerprint scanner, as well as a huge 4200 mAh of battery, which is very long lasting. The Mate 20 also comes with quite a unique feature, which is the reverse charging, which can charge another phone by just placing the phone against the back of it, which is compatible with the phones that have wireless charging. Now, before I unveil my best smartphone of the year, here are some honorable mentions.
I can't understand where it came from, but you got it, I got it. It began in the land of the sandstorm. I fought it, though I wanted everything to do with what you gave to me. Loosening my grip as pulled you into me. When I let you go, it just pulled you closer. It's a long departure.
Now, the best smartphone of 2018 for me, and coming at number 1 has to be the Galaxy Note 9. Although the Mate 20 may have beaten the Note in some departments, the Note 9 checks every single box of having the great features. It has one of the best performance on a phone in 2018, a great battery, the best display on any smartphone of 2018. It's got a unique S Pen, which is the Note has been carrying since a long while now, which is improved. It has Bluetooth capability as well. It also has the headphone jack, which is really becoming rare these days on smartphones. It also has a great camera, which utilizes AI features as well. It also comes with a variable aperture dual lens camera. It is one of the most complete smartphones of 2018, making it my best smartphone of the year. What do you think? Leave your vote in the card in the corner. That'll be it for me for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Do leave a like below and do subscribe for more informative tech stuff. Do rate the video in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.